Hi, I'm going to be talking about WorldStar Hiphop and how they influence the African American community in a bad way. First, I'd like to start with saying that they do give African American artists an opportunity to show their music and to possibly get signed later on, which is really cool. But they also are supporting the rapper kind of videos that have women as objects and cars and money and drugs and alcohol, which I don't think is good for the African American community. And they also have a lot of women on their eye candy section that is also degrading women, making them as objects, and that's not good for the African American community. I don't think it helps. And being a thug in a video or a gangster does not help anyone's view of African American people, because they just see that and think that all black people care about is money and being a thug and shooting this person, shooting that person. It just doesn't have a good influence. Also, there's a lot of videos on this website that are really terrible, and they like to call themselves the CNN of the ghetto, which in itself means that there's a lot of people in the fighting videos and in the beating videos that are black. And I don't think that promoting or allowing these kind of videos to be on their website is good for the African American community, because people need to see good things about black people to move on from racism and to open their eyes and say, you know what, not all black people fight and do these awful things. They have families, they go to the store, and they go to school, and they do normal things. And I think also these videos show kids that these things are okay, that they can become a world star by posting a video of their friend getting the shit beaten out of them, or their mom beating their sister, or anything like that, that is like world star material. But it's not. It's just something that people are going to either laugh at or be disgusted by. And I think that in our world we need something more than that. We don't just need those kind of things. We need things that show others that African Americans are better than that. That that's not all they want to do. And that's not what is okay in their communities. It may happen, but it shouldn't be okay. It shouldn't be the norm or what you try and get famous on. Also, they don't comment on their videos at all. They have no commentary at all, which I think is kind of odd, because even on YouTube, most of the time, people will write something about it, and I think that they should write something, especially because they are such awful videos that are not representing African Americans in a good way. And I think that they should address that and say, this is happening and we need to stop it. That these people are doing these things, and that's not what we are all like. So we need to step up and post videos of us doing good things, because that's good for our community. It's not good to show us fighting and hurting each other and doing all these really awful things and making women objects and trying to be cool and like a thug, because that in the real world is not going to get you far, especially because those type of people a lot of times end up in jail. And I don't think saying, hey, we all like to do this thing that gets us in jail is a good thing for any race to say about themselves. Because being a thug, being a gangster, does get you put in jail eventually. And if it doesn't, you might be lucky. But it does not represent anyone in a good way to try and act in that way. So I want to wrap up by saying I just think that WorldStar needs to reevaluate what they're going to allow to be posted on their site, because the head of the website himself is African American, and I just don't think that he should be promoting those types of videos that are degrading his own race and causing racism to be worse, because white people or any race will see that and go, those people are violent, scary people, and I want nothing to do with them. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Thank you for watching.